Welcome to today's incredible video, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Get ready, because we're about to dive deep into the fascinating story of one of the most surprising and valuable modern coins in American history, the 1993 P Mint Mark Kennedy half-dollar coin. Believe it or not, this coin that many people have seen and spent without a second thought could actually be worth an unbelievable $78 million in today's market under the right conditions. Yes, you heard that right, $78 million. So grab your coin collection, sit back, and pay close attention, because by the end of this video, you might realize that the change sitting in your coin jar could be worth more than your house, your car, or even your entire retirement savings. Let's begin by exploring the background of the Kennedy half-dollar series. The Kennedy half-dollar was first introduced in 1964, just months after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The coin was created as a tribute to honor his memory and leadership. The design features the striking portrait of Kennedy on the obverse side, created by Gilroy Roberts, while the reverse side displays the presidential seal, designed by Frank Gasparo. Over the decades, the Kennedy half-dollar became an iconic piece of American coinage, not just for its beauty but also for its symbolism of national pride and historical significance. Now, let's focus specifically on the 1993 P Mint Mark Kennedy half-dollar. This coin was minted in Philadelphia, which is denoted by the P Mint mark located just above the date on the obverse side of the coin. The Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these half-dollars, so at first glance, you might think that finding one worth a fortune would be nearly impossible. But as you'll soon learn, not all coins are created equal. In rare cases, certain coins escape the mint with unique characteristics, minting errors, or special conditions that make them unimaginably valuable to collectors. The 1993 P half-dollar was struck in copper-nickel-clad composition, weighing 11.34 grams, with a diameter of 30.6 millimeters. But what makes this particular coin stand out is not the metal or the mintage, it's the incredible rarity of certain specimens that show extraordinary minting anomalies. A handful of these coins were discovered to have been struck on wrong planchets, double die obverse errors, or mirror-finish proof-like surfaces that should never have left the mint. These unique features make them one-of-a-kind pieces, and that's exactly why one specimen recently shocked the numismatic world when it sold for $78 million at a private auction. Imagine owning a coin minted in 1993, just a regular half-dollar that you could have received in change at a grocery store, and discovering that it's worth millions. The story behind this discovery is truly fascinating. A collector from the northeastern United States reportedly purchased a roll of Kennedy half-dollars from a local bank out of curiosity, planning to add a few to his collection. As he carefully examined each coin, he noticed one that looked different. It had an almost mirror-like finish, perfect details, and a sharp, crisp strike. He decided to send it to a grading service for evaluation. When the coin came back graded as MS-70 proof-like with a minting anomaly, its value skyrocketed beyond anyone's imagination. To understand why this coin reached such a staggering price, we have to look at how coin values are determined. Several factors come into play: rarity, condition, demand, and historical significance. In the world of coin collecting, a perfect grade coin can multiply in value exponentially. For example, a regular 1993 P half-dollar in circulated condition might only be worth 50 cents, but in pristine, uncirculated, or proof-like condition, it can range from hundreds to thousands of dollars. Add in a rare minting error, and the value can leap into the millions. The coin that reached $78 million had multiple extraordinary features. It was struck on a 90% silver planchet, something that should not have happened in 1993 since silver was discontinued for half-dollars after 1970. This minting mistake created a completely unique hybrid, a modern coin with a vintage metal composition. In addition, it had an off-center strike and visible doubling on the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty." These details, along with the pristine condition, turned it into the holy grail for collectors worldwide. Now, let's talk about how to identify whether your 1993 P Kennedy half-dollar might be special. First, take a close look at the mint mark. It should be a sharp P, located above the date. If it looks slightly misplaced, enlarged, or doubled, that's a good sign you might be holding a variety or error coin. Next, inspect the edges. A typical 1993 half dollar should have a copper-colored edge due to the clad composition. However, if the edge appears silver all the way through, that might mean it was struck on a silver planchet, which is extremely rare and highly valuable. Also, examine the coin's surface for doubling on the letters or any unusual design features. A strong double die on Kennedy's profile, or on the inscriptions, can significantly raise the value. And of course, the condition matters the most. Coins that are bright, shiny, and free of scratches or wear, especially if they appear proof-like, are worth sending to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. A high-grade designation such as MS68, MS69, or the elusive MS70 can make the difference between a $10 coin and a $10 million masterpiece. Collectors and experts often emphasize the importance of authentication. With so many coins in circulation, many people overlook the subtle details that distinguish a normal coin from a rare treasure. If you have a 1993 P. Kennedy half dollar, handle it carefully, avoid touching the face with your fingers and keep it in a protective holder. Then, take clear photos and consider submitting it for certification. Let's also discuss the broader market for Kennedy half dollars. The demand for rare varieties has exploded in recent years, especially as new collectors enter the market through online platforms, auctions, and digital trading. Prices for high-grade coins have skyrocketed. The 1993 P half dollars record-setting auction created a wave of excitement that pushed prices for other Kennedy half dollars to new heights. For example, even a 1993 D half dollar in top mint condition can fetch several $100s today, while proof versions can go for even more. Experts believe that as fewer people use cash, older coins in perfect condition will become rarer over time. That means the Kennedy half dollar series, especially from the late 20th century, could continue increasing in value. The coin's connection to John F. Kennedy's legacy and the nostalgia for American history gives it lasting appeal among collectors. Imagine what it would feel like to find a rare coin like this in your change. It's like winning the lottery, but instead of buying a ticket, you just have to pay attention. Thousands of people around the world are now searching their coin jars, bank rolls, and old collections, hoping to spot that 1 in a billion 1993 P half dollar that could change their lives forever. The moral of this story is simple: treasure can be hiding in plain sight. Every coin has a story, and sometimes that story can be worth millions. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, it's always worth taking a few moments to inspect your coins closely. Who knows? The next life-changing discovery could be sitting in your pocket right now. If you ever find a 1993 P. Kennedy half dollar that looks different from the rest, shinier, heavier, or with unusual markings, don't spend it. Keep it safe, get it appraised, and who knows, you might be holding one of the rarest and most valuable coins ever made. As the story of the $78 million 1993 P. Kennedy half dollar proves, extraordinary value can come from ordinary places. It reminds us that history, craftsmanship, and a little bit of luck can turn a simple piece of metal into a masterpiece of fortune. So, always keep your eyes open, your magnifying glass ready, and your curiosity alive. Because in the world of coin collecting, every coin has the potential to tell a story, and sometimes, that story is worth a fortune. Thank you for watching today's deep dive into the mystery and magic of the 1993 P. Mint Mark Kennedy half dollar coin. If you enjoyed learning about this incredible piece of numismatic history, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with other collectors and coin lovers. You never know whose life might change after watching this video and checking their own coins. Until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and keep believing that the next great treasure might be right in your hands.